Hello, welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to. My name's Christian, hello, and there's Ozzy over there. There he is.
Hello,
Let's wave
I'm
to
Ozzy.
him.
Hello. I hope you're all waving at home.
Oh, we'll know if you aren't.
We will. We know all.
So no Rich again. We will cover this in the podcast now, just briefly, because I was asked about it by a viewer, like what happened to the other one.
I did notice. I didn't know whether to comment or not.
Yeah.
It's we don't really know what's happened to Rich.
No.
To be honest.
So yeah.
He's not answering our. Well, we're not calling him, but he's not replying to us in any kind of form.
Yeah.
The past couple of weeks, we've sent messages saying, "Hey, are you up for it this week?"
He's not up for it.
No. So I suppose until he's trapped in Andromeda for good.
Yes, he's been sent back to. He's been deported.
He forgot to update his visa.
Oh dear. They took away his green. Does that happen in America? You have a green card if you're allowed in. Do they take it away and give you a red card as well? And then they do that, and then as soon as you pick up the red card, like, oh shit, you've got a red card, and then they deport you.
Before the red card, you've obviously got to have the sort of warning period, which is the yellow card.
Yes. Amber card.
That's the moment where, like, what, don't they call it yellow card in football anymore?
I was just thinking of traffic lights.
Oh, see, I thought you were thinking of football.
Oh no, red, green, yellow.
Oh. Just, okay, no, fair enough. I just assume you're always on about football, to be honest.
It's an odd thing to assume. But yeah.
Well, yeah.
So that's that. We're not too happy about it, but they were.
No, if found, please return to Invisible Tower. PO Box 9989, London W12
6PA.
Yeah.
Or email cbbc@bbc.co.uk.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you know where Rich is, email cbbc.
So anyway, it is Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Everyone at home.
Yes.
And a Merry Christmas to all of you at home.
There are moments, Ozzy, when I think you move slightly too far away from the mic or maybe to the side of it and we lose you for a second because Discord starts noise gating you.
Do you think it's where I'm turning my head? Possibly.
It could be.
I'm now looking at the mic, but now I'm looking away from them.
See, all I heard was, now I'm looking away from the...
Okay. So maybe I just constantly face the mic.
Well, you need to build a headset out of masking tape.
And attach the mic to the headset. This big chunky condenser mic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your head. Yeah.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. If I try...
But yeah. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, that's right. Pleasantries. It's there. How are you this evening?
Oh yes, very well. How about you?
Oh, indubitably, Basil. Rather inclement weather we're having for the time of year.
Well, that bad.
But yeah, so in terms
Inaudible.
In terms of things to speak about, I've got like a couple of Pokemon shit to talk about.
Okay.
Where did that plural go?
You lost your Warhammer buddy, so there's no more Warhammer updates.
They'll be dancing in the streets.
I already am. Howdy.
So Pokemon anime.
Anime. The anime.
I happened to see on the news feeds the other day that in the Alola series they've just had the Pokemon League arc type thing.
Okay, so kind of the last. They're coming to their end game.
They're coming out their ends. Yeah.
Alohomora arc.
Guess who won the Alola League?
He didn't.
He did.
Fuck it.
He's only gone and done it.
It took him over 20 years.
22 years, they've said, yeah.
Only gone and fucking done it.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Okay.
So
Well, like, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard people banging on about how like the next series might not even involve Ash.
well, that's what I was about to say. We don't know anything about it
Oh.
other than it involves all regions and it's just called Pokemon. So
Pokemon World Tour sort of thing.
yeah, we don't know. It'd probably still be Ash, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, I went and found the video on YouTube of like the final battle.
The final Patel.
Yes. And it was like, so I know I bang on about the X and Y series.
Yeah.
But like the
Really?
the final battle of that one was this huge epic contest. It was like the whole anime was more like shonen than anything. It was like this,
Like X and Y.
yeah, big
Yeah.
like huge battle that lasted like a couple of episodes, and the final contest between the two final Pokemon was, you know, this Mega Charizard and a not Mega, but I suppose it was kind of Mega Greninja.
Okay. What Ash Greninja thing?
Yeah. And it was you know,
DNA Digivolve, no Bioemerge.
yeah. And there was explosions and all that shit, guitar music going on and all sorts, and he loses. And then in Alola, the one he finally wins, it was pretty much just two Lycanrocs slapping each other. It was so underwhelming.
And it just so happened to be the one that didn't die at the end.
Yeah, I was watching it like, fuck me, was that it? That was like a battle from the start of a series. It wasn't very good. Oh well.
Well, at least he went out like he started, on a down note.
Yeah. But one of the Pokemon that was kind of like present in his, like, not in his party, but one of his like Pokemon friends that he was traveling with was a shaman, and it made me realize that actually, given that the next games are set in the UK, I hope we have some kind of shaman thing going on because of hedgehogs.
Oh, yeah. Unless they just create a new hedgehog Pokemon.
Yeah, I would also accept that.
Within their decks, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that happening more, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they've got another turtle, which I'm not going to complain about, but we've got like a turtle for every region by this point.
Yeah. But I was thinking, what else do you want? I was thinking of kind of wildlife. Foxes and badgers were the first two things I thought of.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we'll get like wild fennekin or something, or whether they'll come up with something else.
Pigeons.
Oh, Vulpigs.
Vulpix. Yeah.
And badgers. We already know there's going to be badgers, which is nice. But the big news from Pokemon is that they've announced a new Pokemon that's an evolution of another one, of an old Pokemon.
Okay.
But they've said it's a Pokemon Sword exclusive, which is interesting.
So maybe Shield's getting a alternative version, or a different Pokemon evolves in Shield?
Yeah, I would assume it's the same Pokemon that... I'm not saying what it is for your benefit. I'm sure everyone watching will know what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would assume it's the same Pokemon evolves into something else in Shield.
You've got basically a different form for each game.
Yeah. Because everyone's talking about, maybe this Pokemon get an evolution, that Pokemon get evolution, but no one seems to be saying maybe the same Pokemon will have a different evolution. Which I thought was the obvious option, to be honest. Yeah.
It's like Lycanroc, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depending on what time of day it is.
Yes. Or you get the event one that does the halfway between form.
Oh, yeah. Lycan...
Lycan what?
Lycan what?
But yeah, that was the new Pokemon, and honestly, it looks like it's going to be another Pokemon that's on my team. I really like the look of it. And interestingly, it was one of the ones that has been sort of previewed in a leak. One of the leaks that came out beforehand. People have said, actually, this person seems to have got everything right. So, but I very, very deliberately haven't looked at that leak.
Yeah,
because I only want spoiled what the Pokemon Company puts out in trailers.
Well, because we haven't got long either, have we?
No, we haven't had a lot of information here.
What, is it November it's due?
Yeah.
November?
November. I think it's like halfway through November.
Okay.
or Novical, that's the way I call it. I know I have these silly names for all the months. It's Novical.
Nautical?
Yes.
Isn't that like a sea thing?
Yes, but that's not what I said.
Yeah. No, I know.
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm getting a little bit more excited for the Pokemon games.
I'm glad they're doing evolutions of existing Pokemon. That's the second one we've had now.
Well, are they evolutions or are they like region forms?
No, they are evolutions.
They're like brand new evolutions.
Yeah, and they have done regional forms as well.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah. So I'm happy about that.
I have been spoilt to the wheezing.
Oh yeah,
And I'm guessing that's a galar form, isn't it?
it is. Yeah.
It's a gallery form. Yeah, but they are actually doing like proper solid. Once you've evolved, you stay evolved. It's not just a different. Okay. Interest.
Which is good. It's what we like. What we like to see.
Yeah, this is what we've been asking for God knows how long.
Yeah. I will say, still no Dunsparce evolution. That's what I'm waiting for.
So you've got to get onto like Nintendo of Britain.
Yeah.
Get working with them, and then you can start designing some for.
Yeah.
Oh well, you've missed your chance now.
I'll kill James Turner and wear his skin.
Okay.
The only other thing I wanted to say was a shout out to a very nice shop I went to today where I bought a pasty.
Okay.
If you're ever in Bristol, people at home, Bristol, UK, if you go to the Galleries shopping centre in the...
I know of it,
Whilst we're on the subject of Galar, go to the Galleries. If you go to the very top floor, near Argos, opposite Greg's, there's a shop called Cornish Bakehouse, which does Cornish pasties.
I think I know of it. I've never been, but I know of it.
It's so fucking good. I had a Cornish pasty, and like the filling was absolutely beautiful. It was amazing. The pastry was lush and soft. And you know how on Cornish pasties they have like the rim around the semicircle edge of the pasty?
Yeah.
Yes.
The rim.
The rim, yes. Makes me sound like a lavatory disinfectant.
Ooh.
Red dwarf quote. Normally, like when you buy a pasty, that's always sort of like the dry and crunchy bit that you kind of don't really want.
Yeah.
But on this one, it was so like soft and succulent. Oh, it was the best pasty I've had in living
like
memory.
Proper homemade pasty, not a mass-produced Greg's pasty, which are nice all the same. But
yeah, I still like Greg's. People like to. I was talking because I went to this place because people were talking about it, and like they turn their nose up at Greg's, like, oh, it's just rubbish. And it's like, well, it still fucking tastes nice, doesn't it? Even if it's not as like mega quality, it's like 150 for a nice little bake of something. It's like,
it's the reason we get fast food.
Yeah, exactly. But this Cornish bakehouse, it was fucking lush. It was so nice.
Proper West Country bakehouse.
So that's mine. So hopefully they'll listen to this and send us some free pasties just in the post in an envelope.
Sponsor us. We'll shout you out every week. Just send us a pasty every now and then.
Maybe we'll do like a live. I was going to say a live reading of a pasty. Like you get food reviewers on YouTube, you know, like the guy who wears his suit to eat fast food and stuff like that. We'll do that, but with a pasty.
I didn't know if you meant we were going to do like a live podcast from within the bakehouse.
Oh, we could do that. I want a little lapel mic recording scenario so that I could do like
go out on the street.
Yeah.
Well, that would be useful because I've always had this idea of doing like Let's Plays, but for arcade games.
Ugh.
So you've got all the lapel mics and stuff hooked up, but you just go around an arcade and play their games and do what you do with a Let's Play and just have a second person there with a camera.
Yeah. Jack Black did a video like that on his channel.
Okay. No, something like that then.
Yeah. And there is an arcade on the road that's next to Broadmead. I don't know what's called.
Okay.
In the city centre.
There's one at Cribs as well, isn't there?
I've no idea. I don't go there.
Within Hollywood Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl. Living on the road, there's Hollywood Bowl. That one.
Watch out, there's a toad. It's Hollywood Bowl.
Run over the toad. That's Hollywood Bowl. Anyway.
Now you've got a load of Hollywood Bowl. What were we saying? Games and arcades.
Games and arcades. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be good if we ever did like a Taskmaster thing as well, which we probably need to go out.
Yes.
I think they're like last time you can get cheap ones, but I never like buying cheap audio equipment.
Because you don't know what the quality is going to be like. Yeah.
You can get them for like 20 quid or something, but I think most of the good ones are probably going to start around 50.
Ooh.
Hello?
Did you hear any of that outside?
Yeah, Ozzy, the people you've locked in your in your basement are trying to get out.
The neighbourhood kids, they're so annoying. I locked them in the shed. I'll let them out when the podcast's done.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
we don't want them to be shouting in the middle of the podcast. Well, it evidently didn't work.
No.
But oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Well, I don't ever have any kind of news really. I've got my big finish update of the week.
Let's have a quick 2-minute update, and we'll make it a short podcast. I
Okay.
reckon.
Big finish update of the week. Well, three small points then.
Okay.
A recommendation.
Like a tiny willy and 2 nipples.
Ooh. Or a shaft and 2 balls.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't really call them a point, but
Okay.
I haven't seen everyone's. Maybe people's are like that.
You were going for the point exactly. Okay.
Yes.
Recommendation: All-Consuming Fire. It's a novel adaptation.
I thought you just meant in general. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big finish update.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Sherlock Holmes meets the Doctor,
Okay.
and Sherlock Holmes is played by Nick Briggs.
Okay.
It's quite interesting because it's sort of told like a Sherlock Holmes story, so like narrated half of it by Watson.
Yeah.
That's that one.
My
Recommend
current manager's brother is one of the official Sherlock Holmes novelist continuation peoples.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You might be interested in that one then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit sci-fi Wi-Fi, but
Yeah.
I've not watched, but listened with Ray to the first 2 parts of the Destination Wars, which is the first Doctor
Destination of the Daleks.
the recast first Doctor, the recast first Doctor with the first incarnation of the Master.
Yeah.
And just from those 2 parts, I'd say he's a pretty good Master.
Oh, cool.
What was his name? It was James
Dreyfus. Yeah.
Dreyfus.
We've spoken about so many fucking masters. I can't remember which one was which, but yeah, James Dreyfus was one of them.
the gimme master.
Yes.
He's actually he's got that sort of very sort of suave, dark sort of tone to him, and he's very manipulative in his words. He's trying to turn Ian against the Doctor by twisting everything that's good about the Doctor and making it seem like a bad.
Oh, not Ian.
Yes, Ian.
No.
the only good thing about the show. And they've actually given Susan a little bit more to do in this one.
Oh, that's good.
She actually seems to have a little bit of a character to her.
Yeah, she's not just like exposition and screaming.
Yeah. And it's like she's already got that sort of connection to the TARDIS, which the Doctor has yet to gain.
Okay.
Because she's referring to the TARDIS as she and her. And that it's a very sort of special type of craft, whereas the Doctor still calls it the ship.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm only halfway through it, but so far, rather enjoyed that one.
Excellent.
And final point of the Big Finish update, I've realised I've listened to more of the 6th Doctor than I've actually seen.
Ah.
So my Big Finish experience with him has overtook my TV experience.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to return to the TV one day.
Yeah.
And see what it's like after experiencing him, and see if you could see the seeds they were trying to sow.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder if you're just going to hate him because he's not the Doctor you've like grown to love now.
Yeah, I don't know. And well, I have watched a few of like the convention panels with Colin Baker. Mm-hmm. And he actually seems like a really genuine, nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, really funny, really enjoyable. He enjoys chatting about it. He actually seems to know what he's talking. It's like he is still a fan now, and he's keeping up with it.
Yeah. Do you know, it's funny you should say that. I was reading something about like a discussion on the Doctor Who subreddit about Colin Baker, and everyone was just saying everyone who's met him just agrees that he's one of the best people they've ever met about around Doctor Who, because he loves it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I wouldn't say he's my favourite TV Doctor, but I really think he's starting to become my favourite audio Doctor. Like, the one I've always least liked in TV, now kind of my favourite to listen to.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed more of his than some of the other ones I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. It's nice for him that he now has a chance to be the kind of the Doctor he probably wanted to be as well, because he obviously he like he's spoken before about he liked the show, and he wanted this kind of like black coat and wanted to be a bit more normal looking, and then
they wanted to be Chris Eccleston.
Yeah, and then they gave him this ridiculous outfit and made him a horrible person, and everyone hated him, and then they sacked him because everyone hated him, and he was like, well, hang on.
No, it definitely wasn't fair.
So I'm glad it's come good for him in the end.
I'm just sort of like glad I've got a new appreciation for him, sort of thing.
Yes, I'd like to see Christopher Ecclescake do some Big Finish. I don't know whether he will or not. Oh, hasn't he been really ill recently?
Oh,
I'm sure I read he had like something really severe, like leukemia or something. I can't remember what it was. I'm always
it would be really.
That's not his name.
It would be really nice to hear him in some Big Finish, but considering his past with the show, it seems unlikely.
Sorry, it wasn't something serious like leukemia. I must be thinking of someone else.
He just had a headache.
He's had a cold. No, he had it was chronic eating disorders and depression. It's like anorexia and stuff like that, and considering suicide. Apparently, said he was
that's kind of serious.
Yeah, a lifelong body hater. He's sort of like opened up about it.
Oh, shame. No, I hope he's doing well.
Yes, me too.
Because I don't know, he's just a really good doctor. It was a shame we didn't get more with him.
Very, very big shame.
Yeah.
So I think we've probably waffled on enough there.
We've waffled about Toffle.
Yes. Oh, do you know what? During the week, I thought of something that I should say on the outro, and I've now forgotten what it was because I never made a note of it.
Oh
well.
That
you know all the normal shit, don't you? Ring them. I'm talking to the audience. Subscribe, like, send us emails.
Lick, come, sub,
Dom,
bellend, share, but be careful because that's how you can get stuff.
Yep.
Share, but always wear protector.
Yeah.
Protector.
There.
Down there, where all the comments are bare, and the poor little dog has none.
Yes. And let that be listened to you all.
Oh.
Join us next week when we'll be talking about things. Oh, and be sure to check out twitch.tv/Invisible Tower, where I'm streaming EU4 again and fucking loving it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's nice to have a break, but it's even nicer to be back.
Well, that's what breaks are kind of for, though. It makes you appreciate the game more. If you just played it every week, non-stop, you'd probably get to a point where you have a bit of overburn. And
that's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a moment where I was sat there like, oh shit, I've actually been so long since I've played this, I can't remember what I need to do at the start of a game and that sort of stuff. But I'm back in the swing of it now, so check that out.
Yeah, you started off a little bit rusty, but you took to it like you've never been away.
Like moths to a baby, or ducks to a flame.
Flies to a dead body?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Express.
And if you find Richard's body out there anywhere, tag us.
Send it home so we can mount him in the corner.
Right. We don't even need him back. We just want to know what happened to him. We need the closure. We must find his murderer.
I will say, for the benefit of any legal experts listening, we know he's not dead because we can see when he's read our messages.
He just doesn't want to reply for whatever reason. We hold no grudge against you, Rich. We take the piss, but that's because that's us.
I know what it is. He's been kidnapped and he's being held against his will, and the kidnapper has forced him to unlock his phone by threatening to cut his willy off or something. And the kidnapper's looking at the messages to make sure no one's like going to come and look for him. So he really wants to come back to the podcast, but it's the kidnapper.
We must find this kidnapper.
Anyway, on that bombshell.
On a serious note, come back, Rich. We miss you.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
On that bomb, definitely a bombshell.
Yes. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
See you next week. Bye.